everybody, it's Mike Collenby and I'm the Operations Manager at Northwood & Walters based here in Lincoln, and we wanted to send you out a bit of a news update today just in regards to recent events that are certainly changing on a daily basis at the moment. We thought one of the best ways to get some information out to you is by sending this quick update, and we're hoping to do these on much more of a regular basis to keep you up to date, as I say, as things change so rapidly at the moment. One of the things obviously we're getting phone calls from at the moment in particular is from landlords who have got some specific questions in regard to what are we doing as a company out there at the moment to make sure that any properties that are currently empty, we're still able to undertake viewings and where possible still get properties let. So I've got some news updates on there for you. We're also looking at the current tenancies at the moment where we have got tenants in those properties, making sure that those rent obligations are met, and also in regard to the maintenance aspect on properties as well. So I'm going to give you a very quick update, and following on from this particular update, I'll be sending you more regular videos and updates and newsletters out over the coming days and weeks, just so you are aware of what things we're doing as a company behind the scenes to protect your investment and to make sure that that relationship with landlords, tenants and us as an agent is best served over to you, our customers. So the first thing just to let you know about is in regard to the viewings. Now behind the scenes we do have an online booking system, so where people are possibly off work at the moment or have availability to go on to Rightmove and the like, we are finding an increase in regard to the levels of activity on our property platforms and portals. And now on those portals we do offer the facility where a tenant can book a viewing in online with us. There's a automated diary that we have, and they can select a particular time and day where they are available to meet with us. So first thing to let you know is we are open as normal. Practice is still going ahead for the lettings and the sales departments. Now, one of the questions that we're asking when we're getting a request for a viewing is we are double checking that the potential viewer, that either themselves or anybody in their immediate family haven't travelled overseas in 2020. We're also making sure that they aren't showing any signs of the coronavirus, and also that themselves or anybody that know hasn't gone into isolation. Now, once they've passed those first checks, we can then obviously undertake the viewing. I would always stress as well that our own health and safety for our own staff is paramount. So we will be doing those viewings and opening the door up, and we'll allow the viewer to have a look around the property, and we'll obviously then be making sure that the property is then secure afterwards. In addition to that, one of the things that we're looking at the moment is thinking outside the box, is to actually go out and do what we call an agent's eye viewing of the property, where myself and some of the team will be going out to some of the empty properties over the next few days, and we'll actually be doing a video tour around those properties, so again we can present those onto the property portals and also onto our Facebook and social media sites, so that people do still have access to view properties even slightly more virtually than they were doing if they were to view the property themselves. Now, at the next stage in regard to if somebody wants to apply for properties, and the good news is we are still getting applications in on properties. We successfully had 2 applications coming in on properties only yesterday. We now have an online platform that we implemented earlier on in this year, where all the teams have now been trained up. We've partnered up with a company called Goodlord, and Goodlord platform allows the tenants to apply online with us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That platform will also undertake the right to rent checks and the ID checks. We will also allow them to take the first week's holding deposit, fully go through to full referencing. We can also then do the tenancy agreement all online. And again, that's all automated with the rent payments and the balance of the first month's rent as well, and the deposits. And again, that tenant has access onto that platform 7 days a day, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. That actually now moves that we can mean that we can get those applications through on average in between 3 and 5 days. So that gives you a bit of reassurance, obviously, if you are a landlord at the moment with a property that is sitting with us at the moment available. So several steps we've put in place there already for you. In regard to the inventories, again, we use an independent inventory clerk, and what we're doing is we're making sure that the inventories are done just before the move-in. Again, they're collecting keys from the office, which is still open, undertaking the inventory, and they're back with us ready in preparation for that move-in. And again, we have the facility to go out and still do the move-ins for the tenants when they're due to move in. Now, moving on from that, a lot of the questions are in regard to what are we doing once the tenant is in the property, making sure that we collect the rent. We have had communication that has gone out to the tenants to say that they are still obviously bound by the current terms of business with their tenancy agreement, and we will be looking to make sure that where possible, if we are finding that tenants have an issue or are not paying the rent, the first thing we're doing is picking up the phone to those people and making some inquiries in regard to why that situation has happened, and putting a plan in place if we need to. Any situation that we get, we'll be communicating with you as a landlord directly to let you know what plans are then being put in place. There was some legislation that is going through Parliament at the moment in regards to making sure that tenants do still pay the rent. There is also some regular updates in regards to potential landlords with buy-to-let mortgages might get a mortgage holiday. And again, nothing much more clear than we can tell you at the moment, but as and when we have any more confirmed information, we'll bring that to you as well. But in the meantime, our priority is to make sure that those rents are paid. As I say, if we are experiencing difficulties with the tenants, we will let you know and liaise with you straight away. An important factor though is in regards to the maintenance, and again we have a wide range of local contractors which are on hand to do maintenance works. We are categorising those works into regard to a status 1, 2 or 3, and that's in line with the guidelines with the Homes Fit for Human Habitation Act, where if it's an essential repair, that work we are still looking to get done within the 3 days. Any non-essential work will be done between 7 and 21 days, and any work that is just general remedials, we're still aiming to get that done within the 28 days. We would ask for your patience and understanding. As it is at the moment, legislation is there to be upheld, so anything in regard to the landlord's responsibilities to undertake maintenance work will still need to be carried out. The essential things like gas safety certificates, again, that is still compliance and legislation is still in place, and that still needs to be adhered to. And we are already making steps to make sure that the gas safety certificates for April, May and even into June are already being catered for. So we wanted to give you a little bit of peace of mind, as I say, just in regard to a lot of the work that we're doing in the background. As I say, the office is still fully open at the moment. We're not allowing public access into the office unless it's a pre-arranged appointment, and we've gone through those checks again. If you do need anything at all, the team are always on standby, as I say, on the usual office number 01522 525555, or you can email us over at lincolnlettings@northwooduk.com. In the meantime, if you want to keep up to date with any more updates that we're experiencing on a daily basis, again, keep looking out for these videos, and in addition, head over to our Facebook page, where again we'll be putting regular updates and any sort of changes all on those social media platforms as well. So hopefully that's given you a bit of peace of mind of what we're doing in the background, and keep a look out, as I say, for the videos coming up. And in the meantime, we are also hoping that you all and your families are also safe and well. Thanks very much.